Hi Taurus, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are looking at predictions for you, okay? So this is my first time doing predictions on a collective sort of scale. Normally I do only do them, when they pop up in readings or, in personal readings. But yeah, trying it out this week. So far so good, I personally believe. But make sure you do leave a comment and let me know how it resonated for you and your situation. Um, also, like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. But I've got the Oracle of the Voice of the Souls Oracle, Mind Fart, the Scrying Ink Lenormand, as well as the Love Message Oracle cards. Okay, so getting into it for you, Taurus. Please forgive me if there is any coughing or anything like that. I have been really sick this past week, and I'm only just sort of starting to get better, but I do still have a bit of a cough. So hoping for the best. Okay, but Taurus, predictions for Taurus. What would you like to predict for Taurus? Taurus, predictions for Taurus. Oh, that's a straightforward message. That's not a prediction. One more for that center card, please. Okay, very interesting. I do feel for a lot of you that I'm not seeing the prediction straight away. It may come through as we clarify and go through here. Firstly, I do have message of peace. Okay, so, I do feel as though there is this message coming through that you're able to find peace within yourself here, Taurus. I am seeing from what as well here, but, because it is coming through relatively straightforward here with what I'm seeing for you. So I'll show you what we've got and we'll talk about that. And then I'll delve into the clarification, which is hopefully where we can really pull that prediction out for you. But this message of peace, okay, it is talking about regrets. We have the regrets card coming through here. I have got the guide card with that one. And then we have duality. Okay, so the straightforward message I'm getting here is that, the message of peace. There's a message of peace. There's this. It's kind of wanting you to know that peace is possible as long as you accept the duality. You can have peace and regrets at the same time. Okay, is kind of what it's telling me, that everybody has regrets. Regrets are, part of human nature, really, and it's a sign that you actually understand the opportunities that you have missed out on, the things that you have done wrong in the past, and that you're able to actually, learn and grow and evolve from those things. Having regret is actually, it can be a really good thing, because it does teach us a lot about, not wanting to regret that same thing again in the future if we're presented with the same opportunity that we've turned down, for example. It is very possible. The message I keep getting overwhelmingly here is that, it's possible to have this duality. This, we have duality there, and we have peace on one side and then regret on the other side. And it's wanting you to know that it is very, very possible to have both and to make peace with the fact that you do have regret, and that, it's okay to feel regretful of, things you've done in the past, places you've been in the past, a version of yourself that you no longer are. It is okay to be at peace with that. It is okay to accept that and use that to push yourself forward in the future. Okay, so I'm getting that that's kind of what's coming through with that in a very straightforward kind of way here. But I will clarify these all so we can sort of delve into, what exactly is going on here, and see if we can pull out that outright prediction. Because we do also see this guide energy as well, which, it is telling me with that guide energy that this is kind of just once again letting you know, Taurus, that you have support around you, you have guidance available to you, you have this, for a lot of you this is actually referring to a specific spirit guide that you have, that you are not utilizing. You may not even be aware of them, okay, but for a lot of you there is a specific spirit guide that it's kind of asking you to know that if you need help, ask for it, that, if you call, I will answer, Taurus. There is, it's coming through in the energy for a majority of you here. For some of you, there is a small reminder that you have people around you that, can help guide you through tough points in your life, and, are willing to help you and support you and guide you, with love and care through whatever you're going through in your life as you're going through life. It's reminding you that you meet a lot of different guides throughout life, that, some people, come into our lives to teach us things about ourselves, about how to deal with things, how to move forward with things, and all sorts of different reasons. And it's to help guide us through this life, this crazy messed up thing that we call life. We do have spiritual support around us, as well as, physical support around us to help guide us through any difficulties or regrets that we may hold. Okay, but we'll go through the clarity here and get some extra clarity for you. Clarify regrets for Taurus. Asking for predictions for Taurus. Please clarify the regrets card. Please clarify the duality card for Taurus. Looking for predictions for Taurus. Please clarify the duality. Okay, that's predicting something specific. Clarify that prediction, please. Okay. What aspect of life is that in regard to for Taurus, please? Oh, okay. Anything Taurus needs to know about that guide? Anything that Taurus needs to know about that guide, please? So with that guide energy, I do have that clarified by the sun. Okay, so, I do feel that this is a prediction in itself, because the sun does reveal things. It does bring things to light. So this is a prediction that there is a specific guide coming into your energy currently, that will be revealed to you in some way, shape, or form, very, very soon. I am getting that within the next couple of weeks. You're going to this is going to be revealed to you. So if you do sort of, for some of you, you may be accessing an energy spiritual guide. For others of you, this may be the entrance of an actual person into your life, and this person is coming into your life specifically to, guide you in some way throughout your life. Okay, so it may be a person that, I'm getting this energy that it's someone who, if for those of you where this is in reality, in your physical reality, you're meeting somebody who is actually guiding you through life in some specific way. This is a random interaction. It's not someone who's in your life long term. This is like a random interaction. You may only know this person for a few weeks. For some of you, I am picking up that for at least one of you, this is just a totally random interaction, that you are like walking down the street and you meet a person along the way, somewhere along the line. You somehow meet this person who says something to you that actually guides you in some way, answers a question that you have within you in some way, helps you know what direction to go. Okay, so for someone, for a couple of you here, this is a totally random person. Okay, this is giving me energy of like you're walking past homeless people on the footpath. You donate some money to somebody, and they call out something to you, and that somehow is really relevant to something that's going on in your life, and it's actually like really good advice or something like that. Okay, so or just someone's perspective, the way that somebody looks at something or says something, or just it may not even, you may not even, it's a guide. They're there to guide you in the weirdest kind of, I'm getting that for a lot of you, it's in the most bizarre kind of unexpected way. That's just something someone says, that you even just overhearing it. It's like you're at the right place at the right time to hear someone say a certain phrase, and it's just the way that they say it. For some reason it clicks and it makes sense, and it may not even make sense immediately. It's giving me this, I keep getting this vibe of, walking past someone down the street and you're just looking at them thinking that that's just a homeless person, or that it may even be one of them. You see them in the movies. We don't really have very many here in Australia, where it's like the people that hold out weird signs saying this, the end is near. I'm kind of seeing that trope from movies where it's like the person standing on their soapbox on the corner, with a big sign saying the end is near, and they're yelling all these things about this is happening and you need to see this and this. And there's something that they say, and you think about that, it gets stuck in the back of your mind, and a couple of days later, all of a sudden, bang, 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 click, 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 it makes sense with something completely different going on in your life. Okay, so I'm predicting that one straight up for you there. For a lot of you, that's something very, very random. Like you overhear someone say something at a coffee shop, and then a couple of days later, all of a sudden, it's relevant to you personally. All right, so there's that. With the regrets card, okay, the regrets card, we do have the female, the broom, and the stars. Okay, so you regret, this is telling me that you regret sweeping aside a dream, an emotional dream or wish that you had, for you were wishing for something to happen in your life on an emotional kind of level. You were hoping for something to happen. You wanted, it's it's something that you told yourself, oh, that's just my emotions. That's just me being a bit emotional, wanting that to happen, or, you know, something like that. And you kind of swept it under the rug and you swept it away and you said, oh, that's nothing. And you're now regretting that. You're regretting sweeping it away. Um, I feel as though it's here to tell you that, making peace with that, the things that you have, you're finding regret for, sweeping that under the rug, sweeping that emotion even under the rug, sweeping that want, that need to nurture something in your life under the rug. It's okay to go back. It's okay to go back and wish for that again. It's coming up for that reason. I feel for a lot of you, it's coming up that, if you feel regret that you didn't pursue something on an emotional level, it's okay to look at that again and start manifesting that same dream, desire, in a new kind of way into your life. It's just asking you to come at it from a sense of peace instead of coming at it from a sense of regret that you lost that opportunity, or you stopped wishing for that to happen, or whatever it is for you personally. Rather than regretting sweeping that under the rug, look at it with a sense of peacefulness and love towards the fact that, yeah, I did sweep that under the rug. That doesn't mean that I can't pull it back out and have a look at it again, and reassess it and see if that's something that works for me now. If do I still wish for this secretly? Because I feel for a lot of you, this is like a secret kind of wish, something that you may have wished for, like on an emotional level, something that you wanted to nurture within your life, yourself, your skill set. For some of you, that you're now kind of going, oh, I kind of regret never doing that. And you kind of, rather than looking at it with regret, oh, I never took that, I never did that. Oh well, I can't do it now. Yes, you can. What's stopping you from pulling that back out from under the rug and having a look at it again? Okay, so that's just coming up for you there. Bit of a side note. So I do feel the main prediction here is with this duality energy. Okay, so duality, as above, so below. Every good deed has a misdeed representation. Like on one hand we have good, on the other hand we have, bad. Personally, I don't like that. I like, on one hand we have love, on the other hand we have fear. It is how I like to look at it. But everything has an equal. Everything balances out one way or another. That there's this equal give and take that, we have that clarified by the crossroad, which is about choices and decisions. So, once again, we have that balance coming through, that duality coming through, the two. On one hand, you have this path. On this hand, you have that path. All paths lead to wherever you're going. They all lead there. Just some go this way and some go that way. Some go through water, some go through mud, some go through mountains, some go through valleys. Duality, okay? So it's, everything having a balance, having an equal. And what we're seeing here, the reason that you need to understand this is because it's predicting something happening, some sort of communication is an opportunity, a communication about an opportunity is coming through here. We have the snake, which has come through with the letter. And then when I've asked, a bit more specifically about that, we have the key, which is that opportunity, that door that's opening up to you with the heart. That's what that's about. The key is asking you to, this opportunity is asking you to open your heart to something, to really listen to where, with the snake there, where your true passion lies. Maybe that's why we're seeing this regret thing, that it's asking you to pull that out from under the rug and look at that again. Because if you're truly passionate enough about that, you desire that enough, here we have the communication, the letter, something being clearly communicated to you that here's an opportunity for you to open your heart to this once again. This wish that you've held in the past that you have regretted not following that chance, not following that door opening to you. Here, this door opens again. Okay, so it's asking you to look at that with, with an open heart, an open mind. Follow your true desire, your true passion. With this, there is an opportunity. I'm clearly getting that this is an opportunity with the crossroads there. It's very, it's a very dual. There's two choices here. Okay. So you can either follow this path or you can follow that path. It's not clarifying any more specifically than that to me, but it's going to be clearly communicated to you about what these open doors are, what these opportunities are for you here. It is going to be clearly communicated to you. I am feeling that this it may be something to do with this random guide advice kind of moment as well. But for a lot of you, I'm feeling this is all very interlinked. It's not being very specific with me, so I cannot predict outright this X, Y, Z is the opportunity. But you will know it when you see it, because it's being clearly communicated to you that this is something that you desire, that you have deceived yourself in the past, that I don't want this, I'm going to push it under the rug. I've regretted doing that. Okay, it's a new opportunity. There's success. There's a lot of openness here, a lot of heart energy here. You're being guided to this, because with that guide coming through with that sun, the sun is overwhelming happiness, ultimate happiness coming through here. So you're really being asked to consider this opportunity when it does come up for you, and consider the duality aspects of whatever this is. There's a duality aspect here. So you need to consider the duality of that. So, for some of you, that's going to play out in the sense of, when you're offered this opportunity, writing a pros and cons list. Okay, us earth signs work so good on pros and cons lists. All right, I love them. I love a good list. Not gonna lie, my Capricorn self does love a good list. Pros and cons list for some of you. Pros on one hand, cons on the other. So whatever that plays out for you, it's going to be very different for everyone, obviously, since it's not clarifying in more specific nature than that. But that's what we have as your prediction. But we'll have a look with romantic love. Okay, romantic love for Taurus. Romantic love for Taurus. Predictions for romance with Taurus. Have faith. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this happen and flourish, because we do have reconciliation. Now, I do feel I'm not getting romance with this. I'm getting that this is just general love. So this may be a friend or a family member that you are reconciling with. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. Have faith that this is happening behind the scenes. Have faith that you can reconcile with this person. A lot of you know who that is. And I just want to say, if my sister is watching, that's our sister, I think. I'll double check on the Capricorn reading as well, but that may be what we were talking about just the other day, that we have a sister that we are wanting to reconcile with. We haven't spoken to her for a very long time, and we miss her like crazy. I might even check the Virgo reading as well for that as well, but that's just for my sister personally, okay? Open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay, so that's something separate. There's a romantic moment happening where someone shows you who they are, who they really are. I feel like that's actually a really positive thing, that someone accidentally is sweeter than they're supposed to be, or something like that, and they that's who they really are. Okay, they accidentally show you sweetness, that they're trying to hold that back. They accidentally show you too much love, but that's the truth of this person. If someone shows you who they truly are, believe them. Okay, so that I feel like that's a really positive love kind of energy, that someone has been like trying to not show how much they feel towards you, and they actually do something, or they show you a part of themselves that believe it, because that's the truth about that. Okay, so that's what we've got for you today, Taurus. Please comment, like, subscribe the video, and more than welcome to check your other placements, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.